All right, so welcome guys to Musaholic Magazine. I'm Maria, just to get to know each other a little bit more. And it's so nice to meet you guys. So let's just start and get right into it. Tell
Thanks
us
for
more
having
about you guys. Who is Tier Decline?
We're Tear Decline. This is Maximilian. I'm Hannah. We're an alt pop duo from Austria, and we write music together and perform music together.
Awesome, awesome. That's so great. What made you start releasing music and getting into it?
Well, people always came to us at live concerts or gigs. We've been playing together for a very long time, and we're like, wow, we really like your music. Where can we find you? And we always had to answer, we're still working on it, because for a long time we weren't really confident with our music. I don't know exactly when, but we came to a point where we figured that we just got to put something out. It doesn't have to be perfect, and so we did that with In My Place.
Awesome, awesome. So, what was your favorite thing about playing live since you guys have played gigs and all? What was your favorite thing about it?
One thing we love about playing live is like the immediate response from the listeners, and also I think it's great that you get to reinterpret your own songs depending on your current mood or
Mhm.
the surrounding.
Oh wow, that was such a great response because the audience immediately feels your vibes and you
Yeah,
immediately feel okay.
exactly.
This can be a tough crowd. Let's just do the set list and get out. Or be like, oh, okay, these people are
Uh,
getting into it. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
goodness.
absolutely.
Oh my God, I absolutely love that. Okay, so how would you define your music style? Like, how are the songs that you guys play?
I would say that our music style is a huge mixture of different influences. For example, Maximilian, he's a trained classical guitarist. So
Gotcha.
obviously that comes in a bit, and I study music production, so there's a lot of contemporary production techniques coming in. And I think that reflects in our music and the harmonies we create, and also in our production.
Oh, nice. Do you guys feel that it's like more professional in a way since you guys are like studying it and you guys have a little bit more background on it? Or do you guys still feel that it's really new and you guys learn stuff every day?
I feel like with most things, it's that we continue learning every day, and we started playing together really early, so we're just very goofy when we work together, and it's always a lot of fun.
Awesome, awesome. So, how has music influenced your life? I mean, you guys are studying it, but has it been in your life since like the beginning, or how did you guys find music in your life?
Yeah, I know that sounds pretty cliche, but it really has taken over our lives because, as we said, we've been playing music together for a very long time, and before that, even we started playing music individually. So it has taken over our life. And everything we do revolves around music or is music. So I know it sounds cliche, but just everything is music somehow.
No, I totally feel you. I am the same way. I don't have near as much talent as like studying music or like releasing music by myself, but like I write a lot of reviews and I interview a lot of a little artists, so I know how when you say that music is in every part of your life, I totally feel you because it's everywhere. You get to meet and you get to listen to new songs everywhere. So it's always changing, and it's not. I tell you, it's not a cliche answer because I will say the same thing. It's everywhere, and you
Um,
just have to be with your headphones all the time.
Yeah,
Um,
a bit like
so
falling in love all over again with new
yeah,
songs.
exactly. No, literally, it's like, oh my God, this artist is so good. Why didn't I find it before or anything like that? I totally feel you. So, since you guys have, like you said, you guys have been like doing music like individually, what made you come together and start Tear Decline?
I think we started playing together first in a flute course way back when we were like 6 or 7.
Aw.
And I think back then we already realized that we work pretty well together musically as well as in terms of a friendship. And so we started evolving that when Maximilian learned to play the guitar. And we started out with really cringy German songs that we would play for our parents at barbecues. And ever since. It's only getting better.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great to hear. Honestly, if there's a like steady evolution, you guys will also feel like really proud. Like, oh my God, we started doing like little barbecue shows, and now we're going further.
totally.
Yeah, totally.
So what do you guys bring to the table? Why should people listen to Tear Decline?
Um, yeah, as we already mentioned, I think we just have a unique musical style that combines classical influences, contemporary production. We have acoustic elements as well as electronic ones. Also, I think one thing that makes our music special is that Hannah writes more like really indie alt pop songs, whereas I tend to write more catchy pop songs. And when we bring that together, it's like a catchy mixture of indie, alt pop, pop, and classical influences. And I think that's maybe something that hasn't really been there before.
No, yeah, I definitely agree. Those two styles combined, I think that's the perfect like formula to get out there and be, like bigger artists and have a bigger like discovery range and people discovering your music.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So what inspires you when you guys are writing your songs?
It ranges. Like, there's so many themes that just swirl around us in our daily lives. Sometimes it's about love and relationships that we experience, but often it's also about things that we observe in the people around us, or just, sometimes the wind hits you the right way and you're like, that just gave me an idea and I need to develop that more. So it's really, you can find inspiration everywhere.
Yeah, I feel that especially when with you guys is like different styles. I feel that, love and relationships can be a bigger one, but like you said, observing other people or just what goes on in the world around you is like definitely important to not get stuck and be labeled as, oh, we only write about this certain like theme.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so a little bit of a fun question. What would be like your dream collaboration? Who would you like to collab with?
Do you want to start?
I could start. I would really love to work with Imogen Heap one day. I think she's a genius and has so many cool ideas I think I could learn a lot from that.
All right, what about you, Max?
Um, well, for me, if we're talking like it could be anybody, no matter how realistic it is, I think
Yeah,
at
dream
least
big, dream big.
dream collaboration for me would be Shellback or Max Martin because I really feel so inspired by those really good pop songs, those anthems that they create. It's just really inspiring to me, and I would love to work with one of these people and see what, yeah, they can make out of my music even.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a process, It's like it's a like the word defines, it's collabing and exchanging ideas. So you never know who you might inspire. And it's like, oh my God, my one of my biggest inspiration got inspiration from me, it's huge. All right, so let's switch tracks to In My Place specifically. So how has the process been of releasing like your first single out there?
Making it has been a very long process, I think. So I wrote this over 3 years ago now for a university assignment, and ever since it's been progressing and we crafted on it until we finally felt it was ready. But also, I think the release process is often glamorized a bit by the media because really there's this euphoric moment of when it's out, and afterwards, for indie artists at least, it's just being really annoying and writing emails and texting your friends, being like, "Hey, my song is out. Do you want to have a listen?" And but it's really fun to find out about the first responses and stuff.
Yeah, totally. Especially since you guys have said that you guys played live and people were like interested in you guys, and it's like we finally have a song here. Have a listen. How have those people reacted? Have they been excited about it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. It's like, as Hannah already said, it's like it's so glamorized. It's not like everything changes and everyone's excited about your music. It's like you're the most excited, but still, we had really positive feedback, and we're really happy about the responses that we
Yeah.
received.
Especially people who've seen us live previously were so supportive and lovely about it. That was so sweet.
Yeah.
So that's so great. They're literally like, when you guys are worldwide, famous, they're gonna be like, we were the OGs, we were there, our first single. That's huge. That's so great. So
Equals.
since you guys have been like working on the song for a very long time, do you guys have any like funny or like noteworthy moments that happened during the process of making it?
One moment that I can think of is like the very beginning of the songwriting and production process. When Hannah showed me the lyrics for In My Place, for the first time, I read them and I was like, wow, that's very deep. It sounds like a toxic relationship. Can you tell me what is it about? And Hannah was like, yeah, I wrote it about a frog.
I mean, you can get deep about a frog. It's valid. It's completely valid.
That's true.
So, can you tell us a little bit more about like the photo shoot that you guys had for In My Place? Because I looked at you guys' social media and the photos that you guys had, and it seems like it matches your vibe a lot with what you guys have already said with the indie and the pop styles mixed together. So, how did you guys came up with the concept and everything?
I'm so glad you asked this question because we got to work with two really cool photographers who we both know and are friends with. So the main pictures were taken by Leon Ritterbach, and the way we went about it was that we called him up and we were like, hey, we have this single coming out and we would like pictures in nature since the song was inspired by a frog, and we also want them to feel a bit dark and moody. And so we went location scouting a bit outside of our hometown to find the perfect spots. And then we just had a really lovely day with him and Tristan Noll, the behind-the-scenes photographer, who also took some great pictures that we'll use in our campaign. And it was a lot of fun together.
God, that's amazing. I love when other like certain types of media combine with music, because you literally like are telling a story through the pictures too. You want to set the mood of the single or the release that you're putting out there.
Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. So now, with a little bit of the last questions, let's talk about the future. What can we expect from you guys?
What we're currently doing is going back to our oldest songs that we wrote like years ago. Like I think the oldest ones are nearly 10 years old. These are songs we weren't really confident anymore. So we decided to rework them because we've always received positive feedback for them and we want to give those songs to people, but we wanted to rework them by, like reworking the lyrics as well as the melodies. So we'll be confident with the songs again. And yeah, we're planning on releasing these songs, and I think our upcoming work is gonna be a little more typical Tear Decline because In My Place actually I think isn't really a typical Tear Decline song. It's maybe
It's too happy.
Yeah, it's too happy. It's too uplifting. So our future work, I think, is gonna be a little bit more melancholic and maybe darker.
Yeah, I think so
Awesome.
too.
Honestly, I can't wait to hear it. Like honestly, with all the photos and the song, I was really like excited to hear you guys and getting to like research for you guys. And I was like, oh wow, they can go big. And if you guys are setting the mood, I think you did well by setting the mood with a happier song. And then if you guys want to go a little bit darker, then people will expect and will know how it will go.
Yeah, it's a gradual process.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
agree.
So since you guys are based in Austria, would you like to release like German songs in the future?
No.
No? Okay.
Really.
I feel like German is a language we both, in terms of writing lyrics, cannot identify with as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
And it's different among German speaking people, but for us it just feels a bit too harsh for the songs we write, and most of the music we listen to is in English as well. So Probably
Yeah.
not in the near future.
No, I definitely feel that. I actually like my first language is Spanish. So I definitely understand when you guys have, if you want to be creative in one of those languages, like, okay, which one will give me the most like things to play with, basically.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I love that your first language is Spanish. That's so cool.
Oh,
I
thank
learned it
you.
in school for a while.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so how can people find you guys? How can they look you up to listen to you?
Yeah, so we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, anything you can think of. We're everywhere. You just have to type "Your Decline" everywhere in the search bar, and yeah, we'd
Awesome.
be really happy if you followed us.
Yeah, you guys are everywhere. That's awesome because nowadays you have to be everywhere to people so that people can look you up. And it's like here you have a list of all the places where we at if you are interested in us. That's awesome. Um, anything that you guys want to add that our readers will like to know about you guys?
We really want to say that we're really grateful for everyone who has streamed In My Place already. We really appreciate it. And we want to encourage people to keep on streaming and sharing the work of especially indie artists, because there are so many great artists out there that don't get the recognition that they deserve, but you can support them by sharing their work. Yeah.
No, definitely. Yeah, I totally feel you. Like I listen to new people like every day just to like get to know their styles because it's very hard to also go out of like, the worldwide big artists and be like, okay, I have to like stream this little artist that I'm sure that with one stream or with one listen, one share, they will be like eternally grateful that I have shared my time with you.
Absolutely, yeah. A music magazine must be a great way to get to know about new artists, though. Am I right?
No, yeah, definitely. Like I've been in this like magazine, I don't think even for like a month, and I have listened to so many new artists that I like actually listen to now, and I'm like, okay, awesome. This is definitely what I wanted to do too. So
That's
so
cool.
it's definitely amazing to like give exposure to, indie artists and artists that are starting, to do their work and to release their stuff. Like it's awesome.
Cool, that's really amazing.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so that's all the questions that I have for you guys. I hope that you guys felt comfortable, that you got to share everything that you wanted, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Definitely.
Thanks
Thank you
for having
so much
us.
for having us. Yeah,
Yeah, of
we
course.
really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you guys for being so open and for sharing a lot of stuff.
Our
Anytime,
pleasure.
really.
Anytime.
It was nice to meet you guys.
Nice to
Nice to
meet you
meet
too.
you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.